Hey guys, what's happening and welcome back to our channel. Was the car a smash hit at the time? Historically important? And did it change the game or exert a huge influence? We're always trying to figure out what the golden age of cars was, but the truth is that ever since World War, we've lived in something of an endless golden age. For decades, cars have been incredible, gorgeous, innovative, powerful, and even reliable and affordable. As we spend more time talking about not owning cars and enjoying them ourselves, here's a list of the most expensive car of every decade. Number 11, 1900's Rolls-Royce 10HP. The Rolls-Royce 10HP was the first car to be produced as a result of an agreement of 23 December 1904 between Charles Rolls and Henry Royce and badged as a Rolls-Royce. The world's oldest surviving Rolls-Royce, which dates from 1904, was sold on 3 December 2007 by Bonhams for £3,521,500 British pounds, breaking 2 world records. This is the highest price ever paid at auction for both a Rolls-Royce and a veteran car. Number 10, 1910's Rolls-Royce 40-50 HP. The Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost was introduced in December 1906 at the Olympia show as the 40-50, just 2 years after the partnership between mechanic Henry Royce and promoter Charles Stewart Rolls began. Deliveries of chassis of custom bodywork, which was the norm for Rolls-Royce cars until after World War II, began about 9 months later, starting in 1921, priced at $11,750 for the chassis alone. That equates to $149,312 in today's money. Number 9, 1920's Mercedes 680S. This Mercedes-Benz sports car, dubbed the 680S Subject Torpedo, was a marvel of its era as it featured a perfect mixture of styling from various classes and areas. It was not only a sports car, but a luxury car as well. As with every classic and vintage car, it's only worth how much someone is willing to pay you for it. A good reference point is the 2012 Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance Best of Show winner, chassis number 40156, which sold for $3,645,000 in 2006, and then again for €2,100,000 or $3,095,026 at the average exchange rate in February 2008.
Car design at its finest, one of only 3 examples built with the show windshield, the only known survivor.
Number 8, 1930's Alfa Romeo 8C2900B. The Alfa Romeo 8C2900B Touring Berlinetta number 412024, presented in the seals, comes with a transparent history. Delivered new in Italy in 1939, it was transported to England later that year, where it was owned by just 4 collectors. In 1976, the father of the current owner, a great enthusiast of sports cars and beautiful coachwork, acquired this car. His son was present on the day he bought it. It was 42 years ago. This masterpiece of a bygone era has remained in his possession ever since. This car, Lot 20, sold for $18,999,558, including buyer's premium, €16,745,600, in which €1 equals $1.13 at the Arcurial Retromobile auction in Paris, France on February 8, 2019. Number 7, 1940's Alfa Romeo 6C2500. Alfa Romeo Model 6C2500 belongs to the full-size luxury car class. It represents the F as in luxury cars market segment. The car was offered with the coupe, convertible, 4-door sedan body shapes between the years 1938 and 1952. Cars were equipped with engines of 2443cc displacement, delivering 64 to 106.5 kilowatts of power. This Alfa Romeo 6C2500 Sports Freccia is a very special car and would be a great addition to any classic car collection. Today, the odometer reads 98,590 miles. Listed price $229,950.
It is a perfect balance, the lines both stately and dynamic. The car was built.
Number 6. 1950s Ferrari 335S. The direct descendant of the 315S, the 335S made its debut at the infamous 1957 Mille Miglia with Alfonso de Portago replacing an unwell Luigi Musso at the wheel at the last minute. The car was lying third when tragedy struck near Gaidazola, killing de Portago, his co-driver Edmund Nelson, and 14 spectators. The ensuing barrage of protests brought the era of high-speed road racing to an end in Italy. The 335S also took part in the Le Mans 24 Hours, turning in the fastest lap at an average of over 120 miles per hour. In addition to this, it took the first 2 places at the Venezuelan 1,000 kilometer, thus contributing to Ferrari's victory at the Manufacturers' World Championship. A Ferrari 335S Spider was sold for $35 million, $31,360,000 this Friday, becoming the second most valuable car ever sold at an auction. Number 5. 1960s Ferrari 250 GTO. The Ferrari in question, serial number 4153GT, is one of the most celebrated of the 39 250 GTOs produced due to its competition history and its originality. Unusually for a race car, it's never been crashed. A 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO has been sold to Ferrari collector and WeatherTech CEO David McNeil for a rumored $70 million, a new world record for a classic car. Number 4. 1970s Porsche 91710. The 1970-10's purpose was to promote the new Porsche Audi dealership in North America by winning races. In 1969, Porsche raced 2 of the 1970 PAs with little success that eventually led to the purpose-built 1917-10 and 1917-30 turbocharged versions. It was sold for $5,500,000, which is perhaps the world's most recognized Porsche 917. Number 3. 1980s Porsche 956. The Porsche 956 was a Group C sports prototype racing car designed by Norbert Singer and built by Porsche in 1982 for the FIA World Sports Car Championship. It was later upgraded to the 956B in 1984. In 1983, driven by Stefan Beloff, this car established a record that would stand for 35 years, lapping the famed 20.832 kilometer Nürburgring Nordschleife in 6 minutes, 11 seconds, and 13 milliseconds during qualifying for the 1,000 kilometer sports car race. The car with the chassis number 956003 from 1982 changed hands for more than $10 million in 2015. Number 2. 1900s McLaren F1. The McLaren F1 is a sports car designed and manufactured by British automobile manufacturer McLaren Cars and powered by the BMW S70/2 V12 engine. On 31st March 1998, the XP5 prototype with a modified rev limiter set the Guinness World Record for the world's fastest production car, reaching 240.1 miles per hour, surpassing the modified Jaguar XJ220's 217.1 miles per hour record from 1992. This vehicle is priced with 3% of the average price for a 2012 McLaren MP412C in the Fort Lauderdale area, $1,112,900. Number 1. 2000s Ferrari ENZO. As for the ENZO and its $2.64 million sale price, the supercar bearing the Ferrari founder's name only showed 1,250 miles on the odometer and has been with just 2 owners. The first owner, who recently sold it to, let the car go in 2018. So do let us know your thoughts about this in the comment section below, while also hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, so you can catch up on more informative content like this one in the future. Until next time, take care and goodbye.